and neighbors, welcome to another production of a program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Something's going wrong in the world today. What is that? Emergency vehicles driving by. Something's going. It's hot out. It's hot in, really. It's not that hot out. Right? It's hot inside. Not that hot out. It's pretty hot outside, but inside. More hot than outside today. It's Monday. Starting a little bit late. Later than normal. We'll see if James and Heather show up today. I bet Heather will show up. We'll see if James shows up. That'll be the real questioning. Yeah, Monday. Who would have thought I would have made it so far? It's back. We're back to the regular week. You know, the weekend and the weekdays. They're different things, and they're happening. I did that thing. I worked from home and I didn't leave the house for, I think, more than 24 hours, actually. It's kind of a trip. I almost didn't leave the house again. I did. But I was close to not. I was like, oh, maybe not, huh? What did I get? I got a tostada. Waffles. Very fried up. It's good. It's a little wild though. Good and wild. These rice and beans, this will be good with the pills. Should probably just eat rice and beans with pills. That's all I need. All this fancy stuff. I'm gonna go to get that can of beans. Can of beans and some rice and some pills. Well, if you do the beans right, it's cheaper than pills. I mean, well, it's definitely cheaper than pills, but cheaper than rice maybe, for dried rice. Dried rice and dried beans and pills. I'm not going to just live like that. I'm not going to live in the bunker. There's no cans. I don't need all those cans. I'm looking in the bunker. And then they have a big can, like a gallon size can. You need like many small cans. It seems like in bunker land there, they have many small or large cans. I think it's going to go bad. I guess you got to feed your whole family. But you know, when you're in the bunker and you're stuck underground forever, where do you shit? Maybe you can get a machine that cleans out your waste, maybe. I mean, have a plant, you just have like a garden, and you just have your own little ecosystem down there in the bunker, in the nuclear bunker. You have a garden, and you're growing your own food with your own waste, and turns into the other stuff, and it mixes around. Maybe lots of plants, just like, that's the only way you can live. You have your own ecosystem bunker, but that would be a big bunker, and a weird bunker too, and still would not be great. What's the point of that? At that point, what's the point of anything? Like living the bunker life. You're like, well, maybe you think that eventually that the bunker is going to come back out. I didn't live quite the bunker life. Because I mean, you could go. There's no nuclear waste, but there was other things, and it's like, what am I even doing these days? Maybe I'm thinking too hard about what I'm doing. You know, not going out. What is the point? Is this a bunker life? Am I living a bunker life or a bunk life? Man, this is pretty bunk. Referring to bunkers? This is bonkers. This life is bunker-rooney. I wonder if James and Heather will get here. I'm gonna like sure this thing's on. But they have time. I thought it was late. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's see if I'm interrupting dinner. It is Monday though. Remember the weekend? Ah, what a time. Oh, the weekend is over. You know, weekend life is weird. I used to work on Saturdays, and when we work on Saturdays, I'm going to be off. Like every day is the weekend or not. And also, I was staying up late. I worked late, stayed up late, nighttime. Now it's like the daytime. One's the daytime and the nighttime. Except for when the sun goes down, and you live in nighttime. So you live in the early daytime or early nighttime or whatever it is. A few hours of daylight in the winter, long days in the summer, but it's still hot. There was like a wave. There was a heat wave, but today it might be as hot as it was on like the lesser days of the heat wave. Like the lighter heat wave, it's that hot today. But I didn't leave the house. Yeah, I didn't leave the house when the house air conditioning. I didn't leave the house for 24 hours. It gets weird, basically. Changes feelings. What am I feeling right now? How do I feel? I don't know how I'm feeling. But you go outside to be like, how hot is it? When it's cold outside, you know. You can feel it. You go outside. It's like, whoa, kind of cold outside. When it's hot outside, maybe you don't know. You don't know what's like inside. So when you walk into the sun, when it's like, when it's cold outside, you walk into there's no like cold blasts or like weird cold zones. It's like oh, here's a weird warm zone in the house. Or like, here's a weird like sun rays, like you get into the sun ray by accident, you leave the windows open. Maybe I should be closing the shades in the daytime to try to save my energy. Or the AC system in general. Is it getting blown out? Is the AC system getting blown out from the sun? Oh. When is it going to be cool down? In September? October, August. August is hot. And I think it would be late for a weekend, or not late for Thurston County for a weekend this weekend normally, but they, oh, moving stuff around. Oh, James. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You beat Heather.
Wow. When did you start?
I started around 7:40 or 6:40. What time is it? Yeah, 6:40.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just chilling.
In Seattle?
Yep.
Where?
I'm at my friend Ken's house. This is where I've been staying lately. Hold on. Alright.
Outside.
What?
Outside.
Well, I'm not staying outside. I'm at his house, but
Is it hot?
yeah, it's pretty warm.
You and your friend?
Yeah, he's inside.
They got AC?
What?
They got AC?
Yeah, no.
No. Just hotness.
No, it's
It's just hot.
It's pretty hot, but it's not that bad.
Not too
It's
bad.
doable.
Medium hot. Where's Heather?
I don't know. Lakewood? Tacoma?
Usually, I ask where you are. Recently.
Not anymore.
But today you're
Recently,
here.
he's not been in Tacoma.
I thought you were gonna be it was gonna be Heather. And that's how it has been recently. So we'll have to call Heather.
Oh, you probably went together to the guy come first?
Yeah, usually it's been Heather only the past few weeks. Maybe you were here last week, I don't remember. What'd you do? How was your week? 2 weeks.
Oh, I was really sick.
Really?
Still kind of sick. I don't know exactly what it was, but it felt like strep, like last year. Like, remember last year I got like yellow fever or whatever?
Yeah, you got some crazy thing. You had to go to the doctor and then you were a test subject? Is that what happened?
What?
Is that when you were like a medical science test subject or something weird? Remember that?
Medical? Oh, when I coughed out that thing?
You were so sick that the doctors...
No, that was different. That was actually, that was last year too, though. Oh, no, it was the year before. That was when I still worked in Tacoma at Starbucks.
They turned you into a medical science project because you were so weirdly...
I was a case study.
Yeah.
Yes. But that was chlamydia. And no, last September I had strep, which, there's 3 different kinds of strep. I don't remember which kind it is, but mine became severe and it turned into scarlet fever, which is when you get a rash that's all over your body, and it's really fucking intense. It was not fun. I don't recommend.
Do you turn scarlet in color?
What?
That's why they call it scarlet fever, because you're scarlet, the color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about now? What about this time? You think it's the virus?
It wasn't, no. It's not coronavirus, it's not monkeypox, it's not strep. So, they don't know exactly what it is, but, my roommate, the guy, Ken, he was sick, and then, I got sick after, but he was feeling better. My throat hurt, his never hurt, so it's like, I don't know, who knows. Hold on a second.
Did you go to the doctor?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I went to the doctor. I went to freaking the emergency room first, but just like I shouldn't have went because I knew that like last year they treated me like shit there over there. I'm like, I know that it's like not necessarily a life or death emergency, it's fucking strep throat, I get it, but like fucking it is when you can't swallow and you have to spit and stay, like that shit's not fun, like I don't know. And I didn't have any urgent care I could go to. So well, I guess I did, I just had to wait longer, but I was like, I wanted to die, dude. Like it was that bad. So anyways, they fucking I ended up leaving urgent care because the emergency room because I'm a pussy ass bitch, and the rapid test, the swab for strep came back inconclusive twice. What? And they wanted to do a blood draw, but they didn't even just do one blood draw. They came out with like 20 vials, and I was like, and then the guy's just like super like annoying about it, and I flipped out and I left because I can't deal with that shit. And so anyways, I left, and then I went the next day again, 2 days later to different urgent care, and they ended up doing a blood draw anyway, but only like 4.
Another one?
And then, well, no, they didn't do the first one. I left.
Oh.
Because I couldn't fucking deal. I flipped out like 3 times, and then the nurse got pissed off. So I'm like, oh god, I'll just fucking go. Once you piss off the nurse, then you know it's either going to be really, really bad or really good when the doctor does it. Because doctors don't do it that often. So if you piss off the nurse who does lots of blood draws, and the doctor has to do it, it maybe you're gonna have a bad time.
You gotta get sedated. What are they? So did you get your results?
Not all of them yet, but I don't have strep, I don't have mono, I don't have COVID or monkeypox. Well, I don't know about monkeypox, because I think you have to test the swabs for monkeypox. I don't think they did monkeypox, but I don't have any.
I think monkeypox is on your skin. It's like skin lesions.
Yeah, but it starts off as like a severe flu.
Oh. Are you dyeing your hair right now?
Yeah. I'm trying to multitask.
So you're feeling better now, though?
Yeah, because they gave me some prednisone and they gave me some antibiotics anyway, even without all the results. So that's good.
So it must have been bacteria or whatever it was.
Or it's just the prednisone. The steroids making me feel better for now because it's making the swelling go down.
They give you steroids?
And I don't have like, it was like so bad. I was having like these really severe like body aches. I couldn't move. I wanted to just like literally like roll around on the floor instead of walk. Like it was horrible.
Oh my God. I haven't been to the doctor in like 20 years other than getting the vaccine.
You haven't had like any kind of sickness that needed antibiotics?
No, I haven't been to the been sick since the 90s.
Wow.
Yep.
I've had like, well, what do you have to do with antibiotics? Well, just, you know.
Colds, and I had a cold recently. I think it might have been a virus, but I never tested positive. But I know people that tested positive are only like way later, and I don't know. So.
Yeah.
Well, when was that?
What?
When were you super sick and dying?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah, I literally went to the doctor and like literally that's that because I went at like 8 in the morning or something, and like by the afternoon I was feeling a lot better, like better enough to like walk and like move. And because I was able to do that anyway. I was taking like 8 ibuprofen though or more in a day, and just to make it through the damn day, and then now I'm only taking like 6 a day. like I know that's a lot, but that's what they said. I can take 3 times a day.
How many are you taking normally? That's crazy.
Normally I take 4 in the morning and that's it.
Every day?
Almost.
Why? Because you're back up.
Sometimes if I don't take it preventatively, I get migraines that make me want to kill people, and I don't want to kill people.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to not want to do that. Me neither. I don't know. I've never taken any of those. I eat a lot of vitamins, but I haven't eaten any pills, any of those Tylenol pills or anything in many, many years either.
You don't get headaches like that, though, do you?
No.
Are you the one who said you never had a headache?
I pretty much have. I had a headache. The vaccine gave me a pretty bad headache, and I was pretty sick. I had something. I had like the flu or a cold like in April, but I didn't go to the doctor for it. I did a bunch of the COVID tests, and they all were negative, so I just stayed home and laid around. But I had a pretty bad headache during that time.
And that's the only headache you've had in 20 years?
Yeah, I've never had a headache outside of
I'm so jealous.
Yeah?
I'm so jealous. Like, that's not fair.
Do you drink water? I drink a lot of water.
I do drink a lot of water. Even, yeah, it's not always water. For me, it always definitely happens when it's more, when it has been clear, and then all of a sudden we get overcast days. And I think that's because they're like light. Like the overcast is like brighter, but it's different kind of brightness, you know, all over. And I don't know exactly, but I know that when it's overcast, I get more of them. And like sometimes just when the weather changes, that always fucks everything up. My fucking allergies isn't my headaches, and then I think I get what's called cluster headaches, which is when you get them like frequently for like a while. You get them in clusters, and then you stop having them for like a few weeks, and then you get them again for like a few days, and then they go away for a few weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I've had them so bad that I've literally been on the floor crying, like in the dark, and like puking under the blankets with no light, and like it makes me so sick. It's horrible.
Wait.
I've been like that.
You puking
where I was like
on the bed or wherever you are under a blanket?
I was on the floor under the blanket, just trying to block out any possible light.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Where's Heather? Maybe we'll call. You want to call Heather?
No.
Yeah?
Do it.
Yeah?
Do it.
You do? Okay.
Do it. Do it, Kenny.
Heather Monday, I have her in the name, in the system under... It's hot. The studio is very hot for some reason.
It's a whole building. Is it still in the same building?
We're upstairs. Yeah, we're in the same spot that you were coming here at the end of 2019.
Yeah, right before COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's an old building.
You were coming up here, yeah, for like almost was it a year or something, like in person. You and Heather before those times.
I'll be there momentarily.
Okay, bye.
I'm finishing some food. Bye.
Did you already have green hair when you went to the hospital?
Yeah.
You think I mean, what are they doing at the hospital? They're like, you're going in there and then what do you do when they try to give you a shot? You're just like, ah!
Well, no, I don't do it from shots. I can take shots, fine.
Oh.
But it's just when they take my blood, I can't handle it. And I warn them, I tell them, and sometimes they offer to sedate me, sometimes they don't. And then even when they offer to sedate me, they usually forget, or it's going to take forever for the nurse to get back with it or whatever. So they just come in and don't offer it to me after they've already offered it. They just don't have it or something. So I'm like, whatever, I'm not going to ask. But like, it just depends. Sometimes they're really nice and they talk me through it. And sometimes they just sit there like a fat fucking lump on a fucking log, and they just like sit there like waiting, pouting and grunting and shit. And I'm like, oh hell no. And sometimes they make me feel crazy. I'm like, I'm already crazy over it. So it's like, it's fucking rude. I hate it so much because it's like, I literally will be like twitching and fucking like, you know, screaming and crying and fucking laughing at the same time. And they're just sitting there like I'm annoying the fuck out of them. And I'm like, ugh, fuck you guys. Like, this is a hospital. Like, maybe I am fucking crazy. You shouldn't be fucking not treating like that, you know? Like,
somehow laughing and crying at the exact same time. That seems like...
It's pretty crazy.
That's like a TV crazy person.
It's pretty crazy, and it's not something that, you know, obviously I don't want to freaking be like this. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just doing it on purpose. So.
I don't use that word, I call it the C word there, because people have their moments, and doesn't mean that it's you forever or whatever, and you can have an episode, and doesn't mean that you're...
No, I think that I might have, I think that it might actually be like, with like a phobia for me. Like, I'm legitimately classified as a phobia because my reaction can be so severe and like debilitating, dude. Like, I've literally hyperventilated and fucking, oh my god, it's been really bad. Like, there's been some times where...
They took my blood at Western. It was pretty scary. I went to work. I tried to work at Western. I went there for one day, and they took a bunch of my blood there. But I never got the results because I only went there once, and then I never went back.
What was it?
I went to Western, like the hospital, to work.
Oh, you wanted to work at the hospital?
Yeah, I didn't get institutionalized. But I went there. I was gonna work there, but I only went there for one day.
Western State?
Huh?
Western State?
Western State, yeah.
Oh.
I went there for one day, and then I got another job, like immediately, and I was like kind of waiting for this other job to give me the job, but then Western State gave me the job first. So I was like, I guess I'm gonna go do this job, and then I only went there for one day, and then like when I got...
I remember you for one day before you started whatever you do now, and then I didn't know where it was though.
When I got home, the other people had called me, and I was like, why didn't you call me one day earlier? I'd have to go to Western.
Right.
But I went to Western for
one
day.
Right by my grandma. Right by all that. It's funny.
I went to Western for one day, and they took my blood, but then I never got the results because I never went back. But I kind of want to know. I should go.
You've called them. I'm sure you can still find those results somewhere.
Well, online?
Maybe on your MyChart.
Just call them? Oh, on like...
Maybe.
There's like a chart.
Do you do MyChart?
Is there like a chart that there's like a...
Oh, yeah, you can go to a doctor. They have MyChart. That's a new app thing where it like posts all your results. So you'd have to call them probably and like see how you set up a MyChart with them. And then, if they have MyChart there, I don't really know. And then, I'll just call them and ask them, and I bet they just have it on record.
Is there, oh yeah, the Western, yeah, is there like a website they save all your medical statistics?
Yeah.
Did they check your vitamin levels? They check your vitamin levels when they're testing your blood?
Yep, MyChart tells you all the results of everything when you go.
Oh yeah, well how are your vitamins?
I don't know, I haven't set up MyChart for up here yet, at these hospitals.
Did they, the blood test was inconclusive?
Huh? The blood test was not inconclusive. The strep, they didn't blood test me for strep. They just did or I don't know if they did or not, but they did a rapid test swab for
You
strep,
had
which was
strep?
inconclusive.
Again?
What?
This time you had strep though?
No, last time I had strep. This time I thought that's what it was.
But what was it this time? They took your blood, right? Oh, you haven't got the results.
I haven't gotten them all yet, yeah.
Well, how long does that take? But you feel better already, so it doesn't matter.
It's because the prednisone makes me feel better. Have you ever taken prednisone for anything?
No.
It's amazing.
What? It just makes you feel good in your body?
It makes just every part of your body feel good, yeah. It makes you feel like energized and like ready for the day, and like it's a steroid and it reduces swelling. They give it to you when you have really bad inflammation and swelling and infections because it helps your body fight them off really well.
What they give you is it a pill?
Yeah. I take 2 a day for like 3 days or something.
Does it make you strong?
It used to be that you take 3 a day for 3 days, then 2 a day for 3 days, then 1 a day for 3 days.
Are you strong? Does it make you jacked?
Yeah, like you feel like you drank a bunch of coffee.
What about like in your muscles?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe if I worked out on it, yeah.
Like steroids. People do steroids in the gym.
Yeah, but those are injectables. They're injecting those.
You gonna get roid rage?
Huh?
Roid rage?
Yeah. No, well, yeah. Prednisone, you will feel that. Like, you will feel like, come down, whatever, kind of.
Yeah, did you get the rage?
I don't get a rage, but I do get, like, sad and weird sometimes. I've had to take it a lot because they give it to you a lot for, like, lung problems. Yeah. And I've had lots of lung issues.
Were you having them before you were smoking?
Huh?
Yeah, you drinking?
Yeah, I have ever since before I smoked, yes. Because I'm a stupid bitch.
No. Smoking anyway. You're drinking a White Claw, mixing them.
I had asthma since I was born.
Steroids and White Claw?
Hell yeah.
Wow. But your friend was sick too? But did he get Did he get diagnosed?
No, he never went to the hospital because he got better before I got worse. But then now he's feeling shitty still and he sort of came back a little bit or something. So, oh fuck, I need those quarters. So he might go to get some tests done.
Wow. Well, no good.
Right. Yeah, no good at all.
And you're still staying you're halfway homeless and sick, huh?
What?
Halfway kind of homeless, or at least like jumping around, bouncing around.
Me?
Yep.
Well, you do what you gotta do, right?
I guess so. What did you eat for breakfast?
Huh?
What'd you eat for breakfast?
Fuck. I don't even fucking left the keys.
You lost your keys?
No, I just forgot them upstairs. What did I eat for breakfast? I don't recall.
Oh.
I don't recall at all.
I've been eating fried eggs.
Oh, yeah?
Fried eggs with rice.
Nice. I like fried eggs. I like them like over medium. A little bit honey.
I make a fried egg and then I put it on the rice.
You put it on what? Oh, on rice. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Fried egg on rice.
With fried spam?
That's breakfast.
With fried spam?
I've been having ground beef.
Or ground beef or whatever, yeah.
Ground beef, fried egg, and rice. Spinach.
Sounds good to me.
Breakfast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is hot in here. I don't know why. It's like hotter in this room than it is outside.
Shit. What?
What did you do for the heat wave?
Work and fucking. I bought a bunch of pairs of booty shorts, basically, and I was fucking working and just not wearing as many clothes and working.
You deliver?
Working the whole time.
Delivering food in booty shorts?
Yep.
Did you get more tips?
Not really. I wish.
Booty shorts weren't paying off, huh?
I don't know, they might have been. I get pretty good tips anyway, so it's hard. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I'm always very friendly and nice and extra, so. And people are always really surprised when I show up on a damn scooter. They're like, oh my god, I could never do that.
How do you get, I mean, the food is kind of hard to carry on a scooter.
Well, in my backpack, it's like, it's a nice big backpack, and, you know, they package up the food for Ubers pretty well, usually. Some restaurants don't. That should be pissing me off. But usually it's done well, and
lots of teriyaki gets kind of soupy.
yeah, sometimes, yeah. So sometimes, like, with stuff like that, teriyaki, like, it'll have a little bit of slide out, you know, it'll be a little bit wetter, you know, like, or it'll slide out of the box a little bit. Yeah. But just not really a big deal. As long as it's not too much, people don't care. You know, they understand. I'm on a fucking scooter, and these roads is bumpy as fuck, so. You got,
is there like oh, there's Heather. Is there like a hard part of your bag so that it doesn't, like, get squished and stuff, or?
Well, I have, like, these shelf things. They're, like, hard cardboard kind of shelves, and, like, I'll sort of bend them, or, like, one of the shelves, or, like, just the way I layer it with the shelves and stuff, I can roll one up to make space, or sometimes I'll bring a jacket and I'll stuff it in the empty space.
Wow. Hey, Heather.
Hello.
Hi, how are ya?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. What are you eating? Or what did you eat?
L&L barbecue.
Ooh. Locomoco? Locomoco?
What?
Loco?
No, I always get like the half and half mixed plate thingy. I don't know what you're saying when you talk with your mouth full.
They're putting one in Lacey.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Ooh. You gonna go there all the time?
Yeah. There's one in Tumwater, but it's kind of far away. I actually have been eating a lot of Locomoco that I make, except for no gravy. I've been eating...
I think... Oh. I think we talked about Locomoco before, but I still don't know what it is.
Hamburgers and eggs and rice and gravy.
Ah.
I've been eating all that without the gravy because I don't understand the gravy.
What?
Gravy is like, so you like take meat juice and then you put a little bit of flour in it and that's gravy.
Yeah.
But when you get like a tub of gravy, that's definitely not what that is.
What?
What is the gravy that comes in the tubs that comes on Locomoco? It's not meat sauce, it's some weird thing.
What kind of gravy is it?
I don't know.
What do you don't know? What does it look like?
Brown gravy.
I don't know, I've never been there, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you two talk to each other?
Me and Heather?
Yes.
No, not anymore. Hardly ever. She never calls me.
Oh my gosh. No, we haven't seen each other in a hot minute.
Well,
I know, you should come up here one day soon and hang out.
Why don't you catch up a little bit?
Before summer's over, you should come up because it's like nice and shit.
It's so hot outside.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a cheap person.
I'm overheating too. I want it to be cooler. James almost died.
What?
I didn't almost die this time. I just was really sick.
Oh my god.
Remember last year when I got like scarlet fever? I had that. Well, I don't know if I saw you when I had it, but no.
You drove me to the hospital one time, right?
Yeah.
She
The
did?
hospital?
Didn't you drive me to the hospital?
No.
Uh-uh.
No?
She didn't drive me.
Well, how was your week, Heather?
It was busy. I had to work through the weekend, so, like, that sucks. I haven't had a day off
Why, there was
in a long time.
Funerals or something?
Yeah, there was a funeral, and then it was important that they get the cremated remains back. So I went in on Sunday and made sure I got those to them.
You gonna get overtime?
Yeah, but I'd rather sleep. So I might see if I can take off a day this week, but I always say that and then it doesn't happen.
You gotta watch the dead. You gotta watch over the dead.
But at least I don't have to work every weekend. It's not like this happens all the time. It just sucks.
It was hot out too, very hot.
Yes.
And people wearing their black suits and dresses.
People were dressed nice, but they were like dressed comfortably. I was in a suit, like a skirt with a suit jacket, and that was hot as balls.
Yeah.
Because I was running around doing stuff.
Hot.
Yeah, not a good time.
Now you still haven't gotten a day off. Now it's Monday.
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't get a mystery disease and were completely debilitated and then go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's for fucking sure. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Yep. That's working, and maybe we should look at. We got some messages.
Did James leave?
James. I don't know.
WTF?
Yeah, you switched off, huh? What happened to him? I don't know what happened to him. He's dyeing his hair green, but he said that he had to. He went to the ER because he was sick.
Shit. When did he? James, what the fuck? Where'd you go?
I don't know where he went. That was like 3 days ago, and now they took his blood.
And were they just like, is he waiting, or they're just like, I don't know what the hell that was?
He's waiting for blood results. We'll see what's in his blood. They ever take your blood? I haven't gotten a blood. Like I was telling him, I went to Western and they took my blood, but then I never got the results.
Oh.
Cause I remember when I worked there for one day.
Yeah.
And then they took my blood on that first day. I don't know why. I guess because I'm working at a hospital maybe. But then they took my blood and then I never went back.
Huh.
So I don't know how my blood is still.
That's weird.
But I kind of want them to go check my blood because I got health insurance now. So they can go take my blood and they can tell me how many vitamins to eat because right now I'm kind of winging it.
Yeah. You can see where you're deficient.
I didn't stop taking vitamin D even though it's been really hot out. That's what you get from the sun, you know?
Well, I mean, as long as you're in the sun. It could be hot out and you're avoiding the sun completely.
I am mostly trying to do that, but I am there a little bit. I was in Tacoma.
Yeah, what were you doing?
On Saturday, I went to Porch Fest.
What? Porch Fest?
It's called Porch Fest.
What the fuck is that?
It was apparently in the central neighborhood.
Never heard of it.
You don't know the neighborhoods, huh?
No.
After that I went to the Hilltop Festival.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that last week, or is this weekend?
That was on Saturday.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I might have grown up in, I mean not grown up, but I might have lived in Hilltop when I was a baby. I'm not sure where in Tacoma I lived though. I lived there from when I was like a baby until I was like 4 or 5, and I think it was Hilltop. seemed nice. I thought Hilltop seemed nice.
Like over by 9th Street and stuff?
Yeah. I think so. There was numbers, letters.
Yeah, all those numbers and letters.
I went to an ice cream place.
Next to an ice cream place?
There was an ice cream place there.
Oh crap.
I
have to take this call. There's one of the interns is calling me.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, wow. It's hot.
So, sitting here watching TV, we got this Audie Murphy thing on TV, and Audie Murphy, he walks into the school with a gun on his hip, and I'm wondering why them people that blur out all this shit, why are they letting that people walk into schools with guns be shown on TV?
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Because it's like, it's not allowed anymore, supposedly. Have we ever figured out if we're going to let the little kids start carrying guns?
I heard they might start having the teachers carry guns.
If everybody carries, there'd be a lot less motherfucking people fucking with other people. Alright?
Right?
At least give the little kid a chance to protect himself. Yep. That's part of the deal. But yeah, I was just wondering what's up with them fucking people, the blurry people. Censoring everything. Why ain't he censoring that shit? At least censor the gun on his fucking hip when he's walking into a school. Right? Instead of just only boobies and ass and tits and stuff.
What?
Or a side boob, or a little bit of cleavage, a little teeny bit of cleavage here, or a little bit of side boob over here, or if you can see a nipple that's in the middle of her chest or something. And then the other day, what the fuck? A couple weeks ago, I was watching Kelly and Ryan on TV, the talk show, and Ryan Seacrest.
Seacrest for Kelly and Ryan Seacrest.
They told him he has to wear Band-Aids or little nipple fucking covers over his nipples that are in the middle of his chest or something. Because he ain't like me. He ain't strong enough to have his nipples stretched into his armpits. Because he's a vagina.
I don't know why you're proud of your weird nipple.
Holy hell, I was watching their show and I saw this pair of yogurt pants. Oh my god.
Nipples are in your armpits? That seems like it would get uncomfortable. And also, what the heck? What? Yellow bell. Hello, James.
What? Oh.
Hello, Yellow.
Please leave your message for...
What the heck?
John Mooney.
Yellow, why? I don't know why. What message am I leaving now? Mr. Ginsu said that his nipples are in his armpits.
That's weird.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand what he's talking about, really. He's like, I'm too strong. My nipples he says that they are in his armpits. And it seems uncomfortable to me.
It might be a thing.
That's really weird.
What?
That's really weird to me.
Yeah, it is weird, but it could be a thing still.
Oh. I don't know about that one. Yeah, Heather got a call from an intern.
Join.
There, Heather's back.
Haja.
Why'd you leave us?
No, I accidentally turned off my phone. I was doing too much.
Mr. Ginsu's nipples on his armpits, he says.
Oh.
Oh, remember
Is
this
he
number?
getting kind of chubby?
I don't know. That doesn't happen.
Well, you know, gravity, so if you have, like, man boobs and then, like, you're laying down, they might be under your armpits.
In your armpits? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why or what, but,
I just use a lot of naked fat men, probably.
I don't
So,
know.
she would know.
I don't know.
That's true.
I'm gonna record a message in the future. Oh, somebody's gonna... Hey, future!
Hey, future.
That's the past.
Hello, future.
Hey.
Hopefully everybody's
Hey,
well.
hey.
James
Be healthy.
James was sick.
I don't really care if you're healthy or not.
Heather worked through the weekend. Mr. Ginsu has nipples on his armpits.
I feel like this has come up before, where he has nipples in his armpits.
Yeah, he brought it up. Bye, future. What is that?
Whoa.
What is that?
That sounds like a...
I'm trying
Oh, no.
I'm trying to make it my picture bigger so I can see my face to do my face.
What is
I
that?
guess I don't need to.
Are you shaving?
Yeah. I thought about multitasking today.
Do you sculpt?
No.
You don't? You don't have a goatee thing going there?
No. Not nothing I don't. I just do all of it.
But it's all... It doesn't... No, you're not
Like a
cutting it
fucking
all the
turnip
way
because I'm
out.
lazy. I hate using a razor. What?
You have light facial hair still. You're just cutting it close, huh?
What? Yeah, I just cut it close. I don't like it when it's totally gone anyway, because then it looks like too smooth and baby face. I just like it real short.
Yeah.
Your recording has reached the maximum
bye,
length.
fellow.
To replay your message, press 1.
Oh, we were leaving him a message?
Yeah, that's okay. What are the intern...
Did you say bye, future? Did I miss it?
I did that already, yeah.
Shit.
I don't think you did. I don't think you said goodbye to the future.
Uh-oh.
Just say hello, fella.
No, I think I did. I stopped thinking.
Well, I guess I'll know in the future.
Did somebody die?
No, that's not why she called. Well, actually, I mean, someone probably did, but they needed somebody to speak in Spanish.
Yeah.
And so she was like, what do I do?
What do you do?
I gave her a number of a man to call that speaks Spanish. I said, here's this man's number. He speaks Spanish. Just, you know.
Is he a professional?
She's like, I've never met this man. I said, me either. People just tell me they called him.
Is he a professional?
No, he's an employee, or he's worked for us or helped us in the past. I just haven't personally met him.
Have
So
you
he's
done-
a legitimate person.
Have you done Mexican Spanish funerals before?
Yes. One time we got this person from Mexico, and they must have been like a long bone donor or something. And it looked like they had filled them with like expanding foam, pretty much. It was very strange.
What? They were puppy?
Like, everything was a little misshapen.
And they had no bones?
Yeah, that's not uncommon to be a long bone donor.
What do they do with the bones?
You donate them.
Do people have bone implants?
Bone marrow.
All kinds of things from dead people. Could you imagine? Would you want a piece of a dead person inside of you, Kenny?
I do. Not inside of me, but
You want to? You just
I
want
already
a
do
trunk?
probably from coming to visit you.
You just want a skull? You want
What?
a
No,
I'd take any bones you got, Heather.
I would take a human
I don't have any bones.
If you get an implant, you have to take all kinds of anti-rejection medication, and that stuff is pretty harsh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Anti-rejection medication because it makes your immune system weak. I don't like the doctor.
It's because you're attaching a foreign object, essentially.
Yeah. I have good health. I don't like the doctor in general.
Okay, well, oh my god. You know what's so annoying is when somebody dies and then people are like, oh, they've never seen a doctor for like the past 20 years.
Why is that bad?
Because, like, sometimes, like, maybe it's somebody old and then the medical examiner will be like, well, like, we can see why this person died. It made sense, so we're not going to take them. But then all the doctors are like, well, we don't want to sign the death certificate because we've never seen this man before until, like, the hour he was in the ER or something like that. And then it's very hard to get the death certificate signed, and it's just...
What? But I mean, there's a dead body. How come they can't sign the death certificate? Like, this person is dead. Like, they can't confirm that they're dead at least?
What?
Yeah, some people don't want to put their name on that if they don't know what they're dead from. Even if it seems obvious. Or, like, sometimes the doctor will call you and they'll, like, call me as the funeral director and be like, well, what did they die from? And I'm like, I don't know.
Murder!
I just picked up this body.
You don't make it up? You should just make it up.
No.
Yeah, but you could do that. You have to be a doctor to do that?
To complete the death certificate,
yeah.
the cause of death portion. I complete the other portion.
You say, like, this person is definitely dead.
Yeah.
Are they dead? Yes. Okay, sign off. Going to heaven, buddy. Well, do you know how to say your family member is dead in Spanish?
No, I don't. Do you?
Humberto de Morte.
Oh.
I don't know if that's...
Well, I don't know if
that
that would really be helpful if someone's trying to call and ask for prices, and I'm just like saying over and over again, your family member is dead. Your family member is dead.
I know Hermano is brother, and I think Mortos or something is like death, because like de los Mortos or something, you know? Well,
yeah.
Like mortician, Mortos. I wonder what they're gonna say.
Yeah. I wonder.
There, you got people working for you for free?
Do I have what people working?
The interns.
No, the interns don't work for free.
What makes them interns then, and not just like low-level employees?
Because they don't yet have their funeral director license. So they have to complete a year of training, essentially, where there's requirements of how many, like, hours you need to serve or work and all that stuff before you can take your test and then pass the national boards or whatever.
Are you the teacher? You get to like grade the interns?
I was a sponsor to one of them, and then he left, and then technically I have one that's working under me, but she's under a different person's sponsorship.
Did he make it?
Yeah. What?
Did he make it to completing the class?
Oh, the last guy? No, he sucks.
No, he dropped out of funeral school?
He didn't drop out of funeral, like, I'm pretty sure he got all through school, because you do it after school, usually. At least in my experience.
You went to all the mortician school and then a little bit of the internship and then quit?
He went to another funeral home.
Oh.
I actually came across him the other day. He really pissed me off.
Oh, was he working or he's another intern?
He was working. He was working as an intern at this other funeral home.
So did he not like you?
What?
You were his mentor, right? Did you?
I mean, I kind of just, like, inherited him. So, like, I didn't, like, train him a whole lot or anything.
Why did he leave your place and go over there?
This person was going to their funeral home that he was working at, and there was supposed to be, like, you schedule a time to get together, and then he just, like, randomly showed up, and it was just really inconvenient, and I was just real mad. You don't just randomly show up to a funeral home.
You're going to other funeral homes?
Yeah, there was a body that a family was moving a body to a different funeral home.
Why would that happen?
Because they wanted him closer.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't feel like we were close enough.
I don't know, I'm sure I've asked you this a lot of times, but do you have a hearse there?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm hot. Overheated. We got about 5 minutes left.
Oh, really? I was gonna ask you if you ever heard of these pom-pom crabs.
No.
James, have you ever heard of pom-pom crabs? They're like these little crabs that like pick up these anemones, I guess, and they'll have two anemones in their hands and they like shake them around or whatever, and I think they like get food from it. And then if they lose an anemone or you take it away, and there's not another one for them to grab, they'll tear the one in half so they can have two again.
Whoa.
Wow.
Does it grow?
Hardcore cheerleaders.
Yeah, they are hardcore cheerleaders.
Are they still alive? The anemone?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you could do that to an anemone.
Where did you see that?
My coworker told me about it today, and then I looked it up on the internet because I wanted a factoid for you.
Oh, there's like some like, you ever been to this like aquarium place where there's like, they have like outside they have like a tank with starfish and stuff that you can like put your hand in, and that's like a whole aquarium. I'm like having this memory of a zoo aquarium thing around here. Do you know what I'm talking about at all?
Yeah, that's at the Point Defiance Zoo.
Oh yeah?
I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure they have that whole experience where you can go in and put your hands in there.
Yeah, maybe I should go there and remind myself of childhood.
I bet they set something like that up. Do you think they set something like that up at the fair? Probably not, actually.
Not at Thurston County.
That would be too much moving.
Thurston County Fair, definitely not, because that place was kind of haphazard this year. Maybe.
The Washington State Fair is going to be coming up soon. I feel like it keeps getting earlier and earlier.
I still call it the Puyallup Fair.
Me too.
It's not earlier. It starts in September.
I thought it's in August this year.
What?
I think sometimes it starts the end of August.
It's usually in September, most of it.
But it starts in the end of August sometimes.
Oh. Do you go to that one? Because there's like the shuttle from the mall. From the Tacoma Mall, there's a shuttle that takes you to the Puyallup Fair.
Yep.
Do you ever?
I have not done that.
Because you could walk to the shuttle, right?
Yeah, I guess I could.
And then you could go to the shuttle. And
oh, I'm tripping. It's September 2nd to the 25th.
Yeah, there you go. Right on.
I'm losing it.
Right on time.
Right on time.
All right.
I was telling Patrick I kind of want to get like a Airbnb next to the fair so we could just get like shit-face, walk to the fair and back.
You could take the shuttle.
But that's even more effort.
Yeah.
But I
driving?
could.
You want to get really drunk at the fair, huh?
I don't know, maybe.
And then pet a pig while you're drunk as hell.
Something like that, and then you like walk back to the Airbnb and you pass out.
Like, these pumpkins are amazing.
More like these fucking elephant ears are amazing.
Yeah. Well, the show's over.
All right, so
Thanks, James. Thanks, Heather. Thanks, Mr. Ginsu.
thank you, Ken.
Here's the credits. We made it.
Look how green his hair is.
It's very green.
I just dyed it.
Fresh.
Alright, bye y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. It's Monday.
Monday.
We're on TCTV Channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah. YDHWM on YouTube. 360-836-384. Call me a message. You're on TV. Whoa, what happened? YDHWM.com. Something shocking. TCTV Audio Library. Gasp. TCTV, the baby, Dirty Fabulous Worker Books, Western Videos, Thoughts by Cover, Rebecca Mount Morton, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you, and viewers, you're watching. Thank you. Hey, John, where are you? Call me. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.